Hello, recently I was approached by a company called Basecamp to do a review on a couple of products of theirs. One is a dust face mask and the other one is a cloth face mask for everyday use. Now, when I look at their website, I was a little bit skeptical for two reasons. Number one is that their dust face mask has a carbon filter in it, and I have breathed through a carbon filter before, and it's much like someone putting a pillow over your face. And for the second reason, from a human factors perspective, since I'm well over the 90th percentile, meaning that most stuff in everyday public does not fit me, I just had to give it a try and see what they got. Now for the M-Series dust mask, you get this resealable package containing of two masks, two sets of exhalation caps that prevent you from exhaling unfiltered air out of your lungs, a good size set of filters right here, and also two sets of the vented exhalations. As far as the cloth face mask is concerned, you get this resealable pack, 3 cloth masks, and a set of 3 extra grommets here. So to change from the vented to the capped, all you have to do is just hold on to the back there, give it a twist, and it comes off. And right there in there is 2 indents. As well, right there is a little flap valve, and just keep that right in place so that way you don't lose it. Make sure the indents match up and twist, and it's on. Now to change back from the capped to the vented, all you do is again hold right there, twist, see those indents, and make sure that the vent is facing in a downwards position, and twist. The dust masks also come with 2 sets of adjustable straps that hook onto the ear portion of the mask and go over your head. So far I have not needed that, and quite honestly probably won't. Though the cloth face mask doesn't have any carbon filters in it as such like the dust mask does, it does have an optional pocket where you can include a piece of kitchen roll if you want, and that can just be easily slid in and pulled to an even space like so, and there's an extra layer of protection if you're wanting to go that far. As well, there is a top and a bottom to this. And reason being is that up here you'll find a thin piece of metal that you can fit or align to the contour of your nose. And as well, when you open it up like this, that determines what size that you're going to fit the face mask onto. And as far as the 3 additional grommets that you get, all these do is fit on this elastic band that goes around your ears to tighten or to loosen depending on your preference. So as to putting the dust mask on, it's very simple. Just grabbing the ear loops, putting your nose in, fitting it over, and using the hook and loop on the back. And the maneuverability is good with it, and as well it vents out enough of the steam to where my glasses aren't fogging up, and I can see what I actually want to do. So as far as the cloth face masks are concerned, you might have to play around with the grommets on the elastic band a bit, but past that it's just opening it up, putting it on, and wrapping around your ears. You might have to play around with the metal nose piece and contour it to your nose, and what that will help do is reduce steam off your glasses. So it's not too bad. And now it's time for the pros and cons of what I found. Now, as far as the cloth mask is concerned, it does what it says it's going to do. It'll cover your face on air that's coming in and going out. And for those of you who want extra protection, you can put an extra layer in there. One good thing that I did really find about it is it tells you, one, where the top is, and that little metal piece helps contour your nose so that if you wear glasses like me, they don't fog up as much. It's really nice right there. So for the pros of the M series dust mask is concerned, it does come with these exhalation caps that allow you to change out the vented ones, so that way you're not directly exhaling on. The second pro that I found with the M series dust mask is the temperature control, as it's cloth compared with the normal rubber seal, and it makes it a much more pleasant experience if you're spending hours on end sanding. Now for the third pro, from like I said at the beginning of the video, from a human factors perspective, I would have to state that they probably designed this to the 95th percentile, which is very nice for someone like me, as stuff just does not fit once you get too big. So that is really excellent, and I give a huge thumbs up to Basecamp for that one. As far as the cons go, there is only one that I found, and that was as far as cons go, it was only one that I found, and that's to deal with the filters on the dust mask. On the package it states that the filters can last from anywhere from 20 to 60 plus hours, and it is user preference or user defined on when and where to change those filters. That can really change depending on what kind of environment you're in. I'm in a UK garage, so it's fairly condensed in a confined space as far as I'm concerned. As soon as I touch a piece of wood with a table saw, I'm going to need something on, or sanding, etc. So that leaves a lot of leeway for the user. But with that being said, yeah, I'm really pleased with the fit. I see me using this a lot, and yes, I would recommend this. Past that, Basecamp, good job on making something that actually fits big people, and it's nice to see. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week.